So, so, I'm going to bed soon. So I was just gonna get a video out. I'm actually gonna do 2. So this is just gonna be part 2 to what deku was bruno spaghetti. But I'm probably gonna change the title so it's easier to search up. But I might keep it the same. So him and Stu, they go to class, and they're like, okay, we're going on a field trip, and they go into the bus. They go into the bus for the field trip, and like they're going. She's like asking everybody about the quark. She doesn't ask Deku because she knows him. Then they get to the USJ, and they go out there, and 13, she's like saying how quarks can be dangerous, and all that stuff. And then the villains come, and Bruno, he sees the gnome. He's like, that ain't human. So he immediately makes a giant zipper in the air, closes it, and like the great Sekka, chops it, but in the head this time. So then, cause I'ma say All Might was there, he was like, what the heck? Did he just chop that dude's head off? And then he goes in, he starts just brutalizing everybody there. And Shigaraki, he barely gets out. Kurogiri, he's got like both his arms broken and stuff. So they escape, and the heroes are like, you just did all that, you can't be a hero anymore after doing all that to villains. He's like, I just saved them. I just saved everybody. So they're like, no, you just destroyed all those villains, you can't be a hero. So they kick him out. Yue, and he goes to where Naracha is living. He's like, I'm starting a gang. I got kicked out of Yue because I saved everybody in the class, but they don't like how I did it. So I'm starting a gang where we can save people however we want. So I've already got you down. And there's just one other guy who I've got down who I don't really like. But he has a really good quark, just like ours. So they go to like this old beaten up house. And Noran's like, this is the place we're going? And Bruno's like, yeah, this is where we're going. And they knock on the door, and some dude comes out. He's got white hair, bad outfit. It's a Baccia. Or Baccia. So he comes out, he's like, what do you want from me, Bruno? I already paid off my debt to you. He's like, we're not here to talk about me destroying you in 2K. We're going to talk about how I want you on my team or in my gang. He's like, why would I join you? I can just do whatever I want. It's like, what you gonna do then? Same routine every day for the rest of your life. Get up, eat, sleep, go back to sleep. Or you're gonna get some variety. You're gonna get dangerous. He's like, fine, I'm in. He joins. And then they're like, okay, we got one more guy. And Orange is like, why can't it just be us three, triple threat? Well, speaking of triple, this guy won't like that he's the 4th guy on the team. So they go to like a prison cell, And Bruno, he like bails someone out. Naranja and Apache, they're just sitting there waiting. They see a dude come out, and he's got like, little people floating around him. And I'm not allowed to say the actual name, so I'm gonna just say 6 pistols instead of the other one. So he's like, okay, my name's Mista, Guido Mista. And Rancher's like, oh, because, guide, cause you got gun, and your thing's guide stuff. And Mista, because without him you would miss. And Mista, he's just like, I like this guy. So, what are we doing? He's like, this one dude, he was given mysterious substances not allowed on YouTube to kids. So they're all mad. They're like, what do we gotta do? How are we gonna stop him? He's like, we gotta, knock some sense into him. So they go into this alley. There's some dude. He's got blonde hair. He's like, hey, wanna buy some mysterious substance? And it's just like, it's you. Aerosmith. Follow Vieira. That dude. He's not recovering at all. You gotta, bring up Josuke. Cause he is not recovering. So, that dude done. Then, be like, next time you try and sell mysterious substances, it'll be 10 times worse. Then, they leave. They're like, okay, well, we're done. So I'll see you guys later. They all separate. Bruno, he goes back to his house. And Suyu, she's there. And, she's like, oh, I'm so sorry you got kicked out the school. He's like, no, it's fine. I've been helping people. Also, everything I said, like like them being in the gang and stuff, that like took span over weeks. It's not just, immediate. So then she's like, she gives her a hug. She's like, oh, I hope, you get a better life and stuff. He's like, it's okay. I, just been hanging out with my friends. We've just been hanging out, not really doing much these couple of weeks. He's like, what about, your school? How are you getting educated? He's like, I'm Bruno Spaghetti. Do I look like I need an education? So, she's like, okay, I just wanted to check up on you. She leaves. So, yeah, that's that. He goes to sleep. And then there's like an explosion. And he gets up and, well, not an explosion, like something gets destroyed. And he sees just a hand with like little balls on it. And one of them cracks. And he creates a zipper, hops through it immediately, and goes through the wall. And like when he lands, he sees outside it's Fugo. He's like, I thought you were gonna let me join the game, but instead you say that I'm too dangerous and you wouldn't follow, and that I wouldn't follow you. Well, take this. He starts punching capsules because in this Fugo's immune to the purple haze virus. So he's destroying stuff. Bruno, he has to keep running away. And Naranja, because I'm going to say the virus, it has like a lot of carbon dioxide or whatever. So he's picking all that up on his sense. Well, he's like, something really weird's going on. So they all check it out. And they see the purple haze virus going through killing stuff. And they try and cover their mouths. And Bruno, he's like, no, don't, it's not gonna help. And then they all get messed up. Like, it's in their arms, their legs, and then they all fall off with zippers. And then someone else comes. You hear that piano, and it's just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. It's Gianno. He like creates new body parts for him, gets rid of the virus, gets the antidote or whatever. I don't know. He just gets rid of it. And then he like pulls him out of there. Abakio didn't make it, 'cause I don't like him. So, he's like, I'm sorry I couldn't get him. My stand isn't fast, well, my clock isn't fast enough. So they're like, it's okay, it's just that you got as many of us as you could. So, he, activates Golden Experience, grows plants that wrap up Fugo and Purple Haze and trap him. So, he's like, I could have joined the team, but instead I got demoted to a one-time villain. He's like, I didn't want you on the team because you're deranged and unhinged. And the Fugo says, I'm not the only one coming after you anyways. And that's what's gonna end it off.